on a pitch expected to have a lot of runs. Afghanistan having to do some repair work. They've lost 3 already to the pace of Jofra Archer. 56 for 3 is what the score is at the 15-over mark for Afghanistan, who won the toss and chose to bat first, but they haven't really had an easy outing thus far. Mr. Harsha Bhogle joins us on Cricbuzz Comm Box. We expected some spice from England, and that's what they've offered.
They've offered it, but, you know, like in most Indian households, you have a jar of spice. Is there any spice left in the jar, or have you used it up already?
They've lost 1 jar already.
They have 20 overs of spice. Overton is okay as a backup. He's not spice. He's the kind of food I eat. But they have 20 overs of spice. 6 have gone. Yeah. You don't have Mark Wood will come back. And there's 4 left of Archer. So Afghanistan should look at it and say, okay, 55 for 3. England are way ahead of the game at this stage. Yep. But can we now start to pull things back? And that is what I would like to see from Afghanistan going ahead, because England are well in front of this game at this stage.
I've got a wow stat for you. 61 dot balls in the first 15. Did Afghanistan overestimate what they can do against this bowling lineup in the first 15?
I think because they lost wickets early. Gurbaz is their key in the power play, because Ibrahim Zadran, Rahmat Shah, they're all accumulators. Yeah. And we've not seen enough of Sadiqul Atal to know what kind of player he is. He's a good player, he scores runs, but I don't think he's the dasher. So the moment they lost Gurbaz, and they didn't allow Gurbaz to get away either, 6 or 15 balls, then that innings got a bit marooned. And that's where it is at the moment. I thought Archer and Wood bowled beautifully. I mean, Archer got the wickets, but Wood swinging it at pace was fantastic.
Overton came in as well as first change. He's bowled 138, 140 there and thereabouts. He might bowl a 5-over spell, but you will see a fair bit of Livingston and Root in the middle with Adil Rashid?
It depends on how bad Mark Wood is. He didn't look very good, because even the shot we saw in the change room, he was limping a little bit. Yeah. And he's got a history of that. So if he is not coming back, then there are 6 overs there to make up, plus the 10 they had to bowl anyway. So you'll see a lot of Root. They'll be waiting for a left-hander to come in somewhere, but Umarzai right-hander, Naeeb right-hander, Nabi right-hander. So I think Livingston's got to bowl 8 or 9 at least.
How about maybe sending in a Rashid Khan at the fall of the next wicket just to stir the pot a little bit?
I don't know if they want to do that, because he's down to come at 9. It might make sense for someone who can just go, and because they've got a lot of batting around. Yep. I don't know how they're seeing this game, though. Are they seeing this game as a 300 game, in which case they're so far behind, you can have a kamikaze batter? If they're seeing this game as a 250, 260 game, then they can still get there.
They're going at under 5 and over in the first 15. Lots of spin, possibly, in the next 20 until the 35-over mark. Would they be happy with 4 or 5 and over, or will that not be enough? Well,
for a start, they've got to ensure that they don't lose another wicket quickly. Yeah. So if they're not losing a wicket and this partnership's going along, if they go at 4, 4.5 and over, they're doing fine. They cannot go at under that. Yep. You cannot have a 10-over period where you get 25 runs. Yep. You cannot afford that anymore. So if they're doing that, then a 4, 4.5 over thing will do fine for them. If they get, say, another 45 in the next 10 overs, we're looking at 100 after 25. Yep. Then you can target a 260 from there if they've got wickets in hand.
Good outing so far for England. The question, though, is how will Buttler manage the possible absence of Mark Wood, and can he get Root and Livingston to support Adil Rashid in the next 20? We will, of course, see you once again at the 35-over mark on Cricbuzz Comm Box with Michael Vaughan. See you then.